Welcome back to Spend Too Much Diecast. What is going on, crew? Welcome back to the channel. To all our returning crew members, if you are new here, welcome to Spend Too Much Diecast. We put out different types of diecast unboxings, anything from Hot Wheels, Matchbox, Jada, Fast and the Furious, full sets, full collections, all of that good stuff. Alrighty, so today we're going to be finishing off our Jada 1/32nd Avenger diecast vehicles. So we have done one of these already, which was the ones with the vehicles and the Nano figs. So in case anybody is interested, this is just a little bit of background. So Jada sold these as two different ways. First, they started selling it with the vehicle and no figure. Then they sold the vehicles, some of the vehicles with a figure. And now they went back to selling just the single vehicles alone. So I will put right here. Here is the video of all of the 1/32 with the Nano figs. And you can see some of those now that they sell, they just sell without the figure and just the vehicle. So the best way if you want to find figures is you can either go online and buy them separate. A lot of people do sell them separate. I don't have it offhand, but I do have a DC one to show you. Otherwise, they do sell the Nano figs like this. This is an older one. This is actually for our DC collection, which we still have to get into. But they sell packs like this where you can get your figures, so if you want to put them with the vehicles. So what I try to do now is anytime they sell a vehicle just by itself, I try to track down the Nano fig so I can have the vehicle and the Nano fig. Like for instance, there's Ninja Turtles, which we did here, where they sell just the vehicles. And then I went out and I bought that big pack and we had the Nano figs so I can have a figure with the car. But today we're gonna be doing this one here. These are older releases. These are from 2020. So about 6 years ago, these came out, and you can see there was a set of 5 for the Avengers, the Bel Air, which we have the Firebird, which is down there. We have the Camaro, which is there, the Boss Mustang, which is there, and then the Camaro, the other Camaro, which is here. And then they also did release a Spider-Man version, which they also sold that one with the figure. So that was actually on a Spider-Man unboxing we did here on the channel. If you guys like Marvel, definitely down below, go to our main page or wherever it is under our playlists and look for Jada Marvel, and anything Marvel that we unbox here on the channel will be in that playlist. We also do 1/24ths and all that other stuff. So, and then originally they started with that one. You can see how the box is different. It even says Metals Diecast. That is going to be the Hyperspec for Black Panther. I think originally when they released that, it was a 3-pack. It was like the Lykan Sport. It was one for Iron Man and then somebody else. And then we do have this Iron Man Camaro. This is a single one. This one is from 2019. And there are actually 2 different versions of the same Camaro. The 2016 Chevy Camaro, and the difference is going to be that logo there on the door, but otherwise the body is the same. So there's 2 variants of this Camaro. And then I do have all the figures off to the side there, so we can do that for our unboxing. But I'm going to go ahead, get these things all unboxed. We'll come back and take a closer look at them. Alrighty, crew, and we are back. All right, so before we get started with this unboxing, I do just want to say thank you to all my crew members, everybody out there who likes, shares, comments, subscribes, all that good stuff. It is because of you we're able to grow this channel and do all the good unboxings here. If you are new here to the channel, take 2 seconds, go down below, hit the subscribe button, join this crew, hit the bell notification, give this video a thumbs up, all that good stuff. That does help us here at the channel. All right, so there's no particular order how we're gonna do these. I just have them out on the table. Also down in the description, I'll try my hardest once I edit the video to put chapters. That way, if you want to go back and look at a specific car or character, you can click that down there without having to try to find it and all that good stuff. All right, so I guess we'll just start with this way and move our way down. Like I said, these are all 1/32 cars put out by Jada. Also, if you want to see more pictures and information on every single car, check out our Facebook page. I have playlists, or I should say I have albums of every single car we unbox here on the channel with item numbers, all that good stuff, links back to YouTube. So if you ever want to see anything, definitely follow us on Facebook and you'll be able to see every single album of cars that we have unboxed here in the 9 years of this channel. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start off with Iron Man. Like I said, these are sold with just the cars, not the figures, but I do have the figures back there as a bonus. So this item number we have is 31744. It is a 1969 Chevy Camaro. So let's go ahead and see what this is like. We have a plastic base. All right, everything in front here is plastic. The grille is plastic with the SS. We do have the Marvel sticker. Otherwise, the car is die-cast. We have the gold and chrome wheels. This one does not have any brakes or rotors, anything back there. But you do have the 5-spoke gold rims, which is really cool. There is your graphic. You have the spider, or the Iron Man head on the door. This one does have side mirrors. Take a look at the inside. Nothing special, it's just all black plastic. And of course, with the 1/32, you only get the opening doors. Okay, we have the A for Avengers on the back. We have the SS with plastic for the taillights. Another Marvel sticker on the back. And then going to your passenger side, looks to be about the same logo as the other side. All right, and then depending on what you want to do, I have 2 versions of Iron Man. I have like a newer version, and then I have like a newer version, or old new. So since this is a 66, maybe you can go with the old version and then do the new version with the newer car. So the only thing I will say though is they're pretty good at keeping the theme of the car with the figure. So like the figure is red and gold, they keep it with the car. Sometimes you can even see that could be like his sleeve, or if he has like a gold helmet, the gold is there for his face. So anything like that. So like I said, it is just sold as a car as it is, but I've been buying the figures to put with the cars. It just kind of makes it look cool, and it gives it a nice little picture when you're taking pictures of them. So there is Iron Man with the Camaro. All right, next up we'll do the next Camaro. This is the newer Camaro. Like I said, there's 2 versions of this Camaro. It's exactly the same, just the paint job on it is different. If I can find a picture, I'll try to put it here so you guys can see. But we already unboxed that one with, I think that one came with a figure. All right, so this one is 30298. It is saying it's a 2016 Chevy Camaro SS, so the new body style. I know they make this Camaro on lots of different ones, but let's check out the Avengers one, the Marvel one. All right, so we do have the plastic base, which goes all the way around to give it this little lip kit on it. Starting with the front, all the inserts are plastic. You have the SS logo, the Chevy bow tie. You have a little logo here on the hood. Does have like the raised hood, which is pretty cool. All gold wheels. Then you have his logo again on the door. These do have side mirrors as well. There is your interior. And I do know that some of these also were released as pullbacks. All right, so the spoiler is plastic. You got the Chevy logo. The Marvel is actually painted on the license plate. Again, this is the plastic base that goes around to give it the wide body. Of course, this is the wide body version, so you have the flare outs for the fenders. And it looks like the passenger side is the same as well. And then we'll go with the newer version of Iron Man with it. And like I said, it kind of, the car always seems to mock the character. Like that would be the middle of his chest for his heart. They put it there on the hood. You got the black or the red and gold accents, kind of like that. You could be like, that would be his helmet. And then on the side, you have the gold, which would be like on his armbands or on his leg. So they did the bow tie in gold, just like the back. So it is pretty cool. That's why I kind of like to have the figures with it. So it was nice that Jada sold it for a while with the figures, and now, like I said, they're just going back to selling the cars. All right. Next up, we have Winter Soldier with the, I think this is a Mustang. Item number 31745, 1970 Ford Mustang Boss 429. And this one is cool. So it's got the plastic base. You got the Mustang logo, the Marvel logo. The grill is all plastic. You got this really nice blue color, which is pretty slick. You got the black and chrome wheels. You got Winter Soldier on the door. You have this graphic here with the star on the back. Side mirrors on this one. Again, the inside on these are just going to be all black. They never put any kind of coloring or anything. You have the window diffusers in the back. You have a plastic spoiler. There's the Mustang logo. Taillights are all plastic with the chrome around it. And then here's your other side. It is just all blue with a little bit of gray at the bottom. And there's your Winter Soldier there. And you're going to see exactly why I like having the figure with the car. So they actually offer two figures. I don't know the difference. It could be between movies or that. I mean, I know the Marvel movies, but I couldn't tell you, you know, when they have costume changes or stuff like that. So there's one where he's in blue, and then there's one where he's in black. So because the car is blue, we'll go with the blue figure. But you're going to notice this right here. If you look at this side of his body, he has a silver arm with the red star. Silver arm with the red star. Isn't that cool? And then the other side, he doesn't have his fake arm. It's just all blue. So he left it all blue. Isn't that cool? That's why I said they did a really good job doing this with the vehicles. I think that is awesome that they tie that in to, like, the vehicle could be the person. So that is definitely a cool picture if you can get it with the figure and all that. Alrighty, next up we have, this is going to be Falcon with the item number as 31762. This is a 1957 Chevy Bel Air. Again, we have a plastic base. There's all your logos up front here. We have red for the headlights, a little bit of chrome here. We have a red windshield going along to the side. It's red, white, or red, silver. You can see right here. Then on the top, it's white with the black and white star. This one they did a all black interior again. Like I said, nothing special. Bel Air, chrome wheels. All right, the back is just nothing back there except for the logo. Taillights are just chromed out, bumpers chromed out. And then here is your passenger side. All right, now what does this compare? So the only version I have of the Falcon is this one. I don't have the other version. I don't know if there was another version or not, but what they're trying to mimic on the car is this red here is going to be his wings. And then the logo there, I think, would be from his chest. And then you have the windshield is red, same with the headlights, because he wears the red goggles. I wish I had the other version of the Falcon, but I really only think that this is the only version of Falcon that they release. But it would be cool to see the one where he's in a different outfit. But there is that one. Alrighty, so continuing now, we have item number 31844. This is a 2010 Camaro SS, and this right here is going to be War Machine. All right, so again, plastic base. You have red headlights. There's your insert for the grill, which is plastic. You have the bow tie, the SS logo. You got these nice 5-spoke black wheels. Gray car with a little bit of graphics on it. Do have the red windshield and rear window, black interior. Going to the back, we have the Marvel logo, the bow tie logo. The taillights are just painted. And there is your passenger side. And I do like the type of wheels they use on this one. All right, and there we go. That is going to be War Machine, which is all gray. He has his red eyes, which could be the headlights or the windshield, or the windshield could be like the chest. Like here's a chest logo on him. There it is there on the car. That would be his War Machine logo. I don't know if that's necessarily on his body or not. And then just some graphics of what he is and stuff like that. So a little bit of accent, but I mean, look at that. It fits the person perfect with how the car looks. I wish they kind of went with the beefier Camaro, because War Machine's kind of beefy. I mean, I get we got the wide body with Iron Man, but it kind of would have been cool if this was a beefier car. All right, now the next one up we have here is the Lykan Hypersport 30302, scale 1/32. And this one is going to be your Black Panther. They actually made 2 different Black Panther vehicles. We got this one, and then we did get a Mazda. So this was the first release that they gave us without the figure. But we do have the whole front is plastic inserts for the grille. You have the Black Panther logo there, black car with the silver striping. You kind of got the stripes here on the side. Of course, this is the Lykan Sport, so the doors open the weird backwards. There's your interior. Like I said, it is just all plastic. They don't give you any kind of detail. The back, we have the Marvel logo. We have the taillights. This one they did leave pretty clean, being just all black with a little bit of graphics. But it does fit Iron Man, or it does fit Black Panther perfectly, because he is all black with silver accents. I mean, you could even say these are like his claw marks, which would be kind of cool, like he clawed at the car. But other than that, he is just all black and silver, so it kind of fits nice. Like those could be the silver on his arms or his leg. So that one is pretty cool. All right, last one of the video we have here is going to be the item number 31845. It's a 1972 Pontiac Firebird, which is, of course, Captain America. Nice putting a nice American car with Captain America. I do like these Firebirds. I love the way these body styles look. So we do have a plastic base. Insert is all plastic, black and silver for the lights. Of course, it is all blue. We have the 5-spoke chrome wheels, the Avenger logo, and of course the Captain America shield logo right there on the door. that is all you need to do. Oh, the doors are actually taped shut. That's all you need to do for this one. A black interior. Keep this thing nice and clean. Marvel logo. We have the bumper plastic paint for the taillights. This one's probably gonna be taped too then. Yep. There is your passenger side. Overall, just a clean car. All right, and then there are a couple of different versions of Captain America. So we actually have one which is a little bit lighter, which you can maybe say is his original, and then we did get this darker blue. So other than that, it's about the same. So if you look at the car, of course, there's the logo, which is exactly like his shield. Otherwise, they kept it pretty clean. I mean, they could have maybe put a star on the front for his chest, or gave it some red accents or anything like that, but I think they just wanted to leave it clean, being red, white, and blue. But definitely, I mean, it fits the character perfectly, even being so subtle. I mean, you have the Avenger logo there, you have it there. So overall, I think they did a really good job on this. So you'll have to let me know down in the comments who is your favorite Avenger, which one is your favorite car combo, all that good stuff. So that should be the rest of the 132nds. The only thing we have left to open are 124th cars. So of course, those will be in different videos. So make sure you are a crew member so you can see everything that is coming up here on the channel at Spend Too Much Diecast. But that is it for the unboxing. Thank you everybody for watching, and we'll see everybody on the next one. Bye.